Hi and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Melina Macdonald. I have been talking to you on a previous video about my 3-day water fast. Now I want to talk to you about what I did after the water fast and give you guys some hints and tips. So I want to make this so this is accessible for everybody on any budget. So first things first, after I finished the 3-day water fast, I went into what's called juice fasting. So I am not the guru in this, but I highly suggest that you Google Tyler Tolman or Jason Vale. Both of them, this is what they do, and they've got heaps of amazing recipes for you in regards to making juicing. So there's a few different ways you want to do it for every budget or for every lifestyle. The first way to do it is instead of using the bullets, which is one way to juice, you want to get a juice extractor that pulls out the pulp. So I think it's the fiber part. We want to get rid of it. The guys, they explain more on why you would do that. However, what we want to do is we want to buy a whole stack of fruit and veggies, literally juice it yourself at home. Now there's many different recipes, check it out on the website. The second option is going to be to pay someone like this company, the Karmic Cold Pressed Juice. And I actually found this when I was at an event with Tyler Tolman, who that's what they specialize in, is juicing. These guys, this is more of a natural, just made within that day and delivered kind of option. So this is quite a clean way to do it if you don't want to deal with, or don't have the time or don't want to deal with the mess of actually doing your own juicing. So these guys will do it for you. The next option for you would be to go out and buy the juices. Now I can't believe that I myself now walk into a supermarket and I will pick it up and I will look at the back of all of the products and make sure of what's in it. If there is anything on the back in the ingredients that says acidic this or extra vitamin C that, it's not clean, okay? We want literally only to have fruit and veggies in it, no sugar, okay? You've got, the natural sugars you will get within your fruit and veggies anyway. We don't want anything that's added into here. So I've just popped a couple here. There's a smoothie and 2 lots of juices. These are different brands that I found at Aldi and Woolworths and Coles. So it is possible to get them. They range between about $4 to $6 for a bottle. And I will have one of these per day or even half. Make sure that I still drink, because you need to drink a minimum 3 liters regardless per day. If you are just on juicing, it's better to up it to 6 liters per day. So majority of that I would still have water, and you can either put your Himalayan rock salt, or because I don't like the flavor of salt personally, and you're doing that in your body to put your salts back in if it's hot, I use apple cider vinegar, and this is a brand that is recommended here. So this is the Bragg Organic. So make sure you're using organic apple cider, and I just put one of the, just a lid's worth in a large bottle like this. All my water is always filtered. So I did the 3-day water fast, went into the juice fasting for the rest of the month, and then I continued with what we call intermittent fasting, and I've now been doing that for about 5 months, and I can tell you I have the best body I've ever owned in my entire life right now, and I'm about to turn 46. So my body looks damn fine. I've got clothes I haven't been able to get past my thighs in the last 18 months that slide and glide on. So with intermittent fasting, the way that works, and it suits me and it suits my design. So this is not for everybody, but my design, the way that it works with my body is that I'm better eating when it's dark. So instead of, I used to be the queen of the biggest breakfast ever. That was the biggest meal of my day. And now I actually don't have a meal until dinner time. If I desire to eat during the day, I do. However, I just don't feel hungry, because I find once you're drinking the water and the juices, you're not hungry. If I snack on anything during the day, the first thing I would have would be a piece of fruit. That should be the first thing in your digestive system. And then I might have some almonds in the afternoon, or maybe an energy ball. So I find that I'm not really hungry until maybe about 2 o'clock. I'm thinking of eating for the sake of eating, or maybe even 4 o'clock in the afternoon, purely because I have drunk enough of the juices and the water. This is not as hard as you think to do. It is an absolute benefit to your body to do intermittent fasting. I highly suggest that you Google it. I'll put some links to some really good videos that explain intermittent fasting and a couple of different ways that you do it. They normally say, you know, don't eat for another 4 hours after you wake up. I literally have tested this out on my body where I'm not eating till like 2 or 4 in the afternoon, and I was getting up and going for a 2-hour walk and having plenty of energy. And as I said, I've now got the best body I've ever owned, purely because of the water fast, backing it up with the juice fasting and the intermittent fasting. So I hope that gives you guys an idea of how a normal person who's never done anything like this in her life not only sees the benefit, but she's gone out and educated herself. And now my parents are doing this, and they've not only lost a lot of weight, but my dad has 2 different kinds of cancers, and the results is knocking the socks off his doctor. He's just so surprised. This is a healthy way to look after your body. I suggest you look after yours. Thanks for joining me.